So we've just done 13 days up the Cape. The car's been getting flogged. We've done some four-wheel drive tracks. We've been putting boats in the water, in the salt, in creeks, done it all. Car's performed great. This is my next gen Ranger and we're going to do a bit of a walk around. So I've seen quite a few vehicle walk arounds. A lot of them are done with these pristine vehicles. Everything's nice and clean. Although it was pretty cool to do one at the end of one of our trips, showing everyone that we do use it. It's filthy, inside's pretty dirty, it needs to go home and get a good clean. Everything I've put into this car I knew was going to get used. I'm not going to say we're an out and out hardcore four-wheel drive channel. We just do cool boys trips, adventures, and we get into places that a lot of other people can't get into. It's a 2022 model. It's the first of the next gens. It's the poverty pack because I live on the poverty line. It's a XLS. The reason I went for the XLS is because for me, price point, but also every model above that had all these extra features that I didn't need because I was going to change those things anyway. Wheels, tires, all the roll bars and stuff they put on the style sides, I didn't want any of it. I went for the XLS. I reckon it's the perfect car to build up if you're going to go for the Ford Ranger. The first thing I did when I got the car, it was already booked in when I got the Norweld tray on it. The thing about getting all the new cars, they've got all the sensors, the lane departures, the rear park assist. I don't even know most of them. Norweld have invested a lot into making sure all the sensors work as they should from factory. So you retain all your NCAP safety ratings and there's no effect on any insurances ever because all the sensors and radars and everything that came with the car are retained. This is the Elite tray with the extra tie down points inside and the builder's racks. I use this as a 9 to 5. I'm a builder. It works perfectly during the week. What you want to know now is just how it performs off-road and when we go camping. We've got toolboxes both sides, so constant torque hinges means they don't just drop down. The builder's racks that come, they're the new extrusion that goes with the Elite tray and perfect for carrying rooftop tinnies, anything I've ever needed. Inside there's about 12 tie down points inside the tray and you can alter the location by winding eyelets in and out at different spots.
The great thing about these Norweld trays, heaps of tie down points. Got one in the back here in this rack. There's a couple of sort of rib nuts in the floor everywhere, so you can screw down points anywhere you want. We've got a tie down point on the headboard there, and then Mark's using one of the rib nuts on the other side. So it's super easy to tie down all your gear.
We've got the rear trundle drawer. I was surprised how much stuff I could fit in this thing. That's one of the best things about this tray and going to the Norweld tray. This trundle drawer basically takes up all the space that I used to use on the tray with toolboxes. It's now under there. All the latches are all lockable, so everything's secure. Water tank comes standard on all the Norweld trays. This is a 40 litre. It's perfect. It's heaps of water for the family for a weekend away. The car's done about 35,000 now. I put these on when it was about 3,000 kilometers old. I got the Toyo RTs. I've been really happy with them as a tyre and they've done everything I wanted them to. Got them on the KMC Recons. One thing I'm really happy I did, and I will do it to all my cars from now on, and I will have to do it again on this car, is I've got a bush wraps on this. This is the Cape one. It lasts for about 12 to 18 months. So even today we were driving down a track at Cape Melville. Stevie 79 was behind me. We dragged a branch, actually on the other side I think, about this height all the way end to end on the side of the cab. Me knowing that I got the protection on it, I'm feeling pretty good. Stevie doesn't have any sort of clear wrap or anything on his car and he did not enjoy it, he says. I've been running the factory side steps for ever since new. I've just changed these out for this trip. So now I've got a proper set of side steps and brush bars. When we go down them tight tracks, it just holds all those branches away, and when we're going down, you know, drop offs and into gunshot and stuff like that, it'll hold the car off the side of the bank. Pretty standard. Every four-wheel drive or tourer knows now pretty much you get a UHF put in your car. I've got a 5-watt GME XRS. Never had a drama with it. It's perfect, does everything it's meant to. I've got the MCC bull bar, which I've had put on since new, which is why I went with the MCC brush bars and side steps. One thing I also like about this bull bar is it's got this hinged number plate. So that goes up and down and your winch sits under there. Cheap winch, it's a Vic off-road winch. I haven't had a problem with it yet. It's a 13,000 pound TJM AirTech snorkel. Obviously the two main brands you're looking at when you're going for a snorkel is the Safari or the TJM AirTech. Me personally, I just like the look of the head on the TJM. I've also had good results with it in the past, so that's why I stuck with the AirTech. So standing on this side of the car, it looks really, really high, and that's because we've set it up on a hill with a big low spot in the middle, make it look real tough. But it does have a suspension lift. I didn't stick with the factory suspension. I've gone with the Outback Armour 2-inch lift, front and back, and I've got the 500 kilo constant leafs in the back. I'm about to go tow a caravan around Australia, which I'm really happy that I went with the 500 kilo constants. I think you've got the flexibility to be able to load it up and still be really comfortable. A few other little bits and pieces that I've done to this car, other than all the majors that everyone talks about, I've gone for a set of eBay weather shields. I love the weather shields on any car because you can leave your windows cracked if you're parked up for a while and you know you're not getting rain and stuff like that in there. So I've also got a tint on all the windows, and the one thing I really love that they did is I've got a shade strip across the top section of the front windscreen. For me, it's been a huge difference with the glare you get when you're driving along. I would do on every car from now on. On the inside, it's all pretty standard. I've gone with good floor mats, I've gone with a dash protector, I've got a steering wheel cover, and I've got the one stone armrest on. There's a few little things like the crash pad dash organizer, and when we do a trip in a caravan in a couple of weeks with the family, I'll put the seat organizer on the back of the seat. So that's my 2022 next gen Ford Ranger. I'm keen to get it home, give it a good scrub because it's looking filthy at the moment, and it's also time for me to go have a bath because you probably notice I'm also pretty disgusting.